As a simple conclusion, you are the greatest blessing in my life.
This story begins on a February weekend about 4 years ago, right here in New Orleans. And I have to again thank the Kirkleys who opened their home to Lizzie and me. This was billed as a father-daughter weekend.
But I'm going to start by taking the credit for introducing Travis and Lizzie. I get a call or text, I can't remember, from Lizzie. She says, Miss Colleen, I'm going to New Orleans. I'm so excited. And I said, oh my gosh, that's awesome. I think you should stay at our house. Nobody's there. And so she did.
I thought I was going to have a father-daughter weekend until Travis came by. Ordered by his mother, I think. Just, make sure that, Lizzie gets in the house, figures out where the key is or whatever. But that's frankly the last I saw of her that weekend.
Travis and Lizzie went out, and that was the start of it all. The rest is history.
But I had a front row seat to the very beginning of this romance. Lizzie was clearly smitten.
I open the front door. She walks out of the kitchen wearing a jean jacket and a red bandana around her neck. Looking back, I almost passed out, just overcome by just awe.
So I want to quote you a line that Dickie Betts wrote to his girlfriend at the time who became his wife. He wrote, "You're my blue sky, you're my sunny day. Lord, it makes me high when you turn your love my way. Turn your love my way." And I want to quote that for two reasons. One is because when Travis first really got to know Lizzie, he was totally smitten. When Lizzie turned her love Travis's way, ball game was over. And the good news is, I think Lizzie's reciprocated. I think Lizzie has reciprocated. They both have turned their love their way. 20, 30, 40 years from now, when you guys are still doing it, I want you to remember that. When you're listening to that music, crushing Vale or crushing Beaver Creek.
Can I remind everyone here, Colleen again, that Kelly and I are truly responsible. If we hadn't met in college, I don't think these two would have ever crossed paths.
You were my friend before you were my brother's girlfriend. You were my friend before you were my brother's fiance. And I just feel incredibly grateful to have you by my side for life, as a sister, forever, because you are just one of the most amazing people I've ever met. And I truly do love you.
So Trav was in NOLA, I was in Atlanta, and we had talked about doing a brothers only trip for the first time ever. We'd never done it before. And so we actually went to Pensacola, one of our favorite places in the world. And I knew that something was, going that weekend, something was still missing in Trav's life. And I so badly wanted to help him kind of fill that void. I've been trying, for a long time to do that.
Trav, welcome to the family. I watched you grow into this exceptional human. I think just coming down here, you in high school, me in college, I never thought we would be here today in the best way possible.
And I vividly remember the moment we were leaving and heading back to New Orleans and Atlanta. I said a prayer. I said, God, can you please, find that missing gap for Travis? And it took about 1.5 years or 2 years later, but it was Lizzie. And I realized when I met Liz, just the effect that you have on Travis is just amazing. And I knew there was a missing piece of the puzzle.
And Colleen and Trish and Kelly have it all wrong. I went to the University of Colorado Boulder. Trisha followed my footsteps. I introduced Trish to Kelly, and that's how Travis met Lizzie.
What I love about Travis and Lizzie is that they are both old souls in young bodies. But what I love about them is they're not just old souls, they are kind souls.
Lizzie, I don't know where the time has gone. I mean, it just seems like yesterday you were running around and as Ariel the mermaid. Can you still sing every song?
Wow. Look beautiful. Oh, I can't even look at you.
You like it?
My baby. Spectacular.
I'm so excited.
So beautiful.
I love you.
Oh my gosh. You're all grown up.
Baby Lulu got married.
God was using y'all, right, to finally pull these two together so that we could be here today. And so I know that the jury is out, and so we'll just let everyone think that they are responsible. But we'll look up and we'll say thanks to God for bringing you two together. I don't want to stop.
Hi. Hi. So I see you.
How you doing, sweetheart?
I'm doing pretty well. How are you? I'm excited to become Mrs. Kirkley in the next couple of hours. You look so handsome.
Beautiful. You look beautiful, sweetheart.
I love you. It's hard to fathom that over the course of our lives, we have made billions of little choices that led us to this moment. Who knows entirely whether or how the cosmos played a hand in our union, but it sure feels that way when reflecting on the choices that could have gone the other way.
Thy heart just knew that something was different with you in all the best ways. Your authentic approach to life continuously inspires me. You seek meaning in the day-to-day and challenge me to do the same.
I have not a doubt in the world that we were put on this world to be together. And I'm just eternally grateful that you also chose me to a hard but rewarding life together. I love you and thank you for everything.
As I reflect on all of the things I love about you, of which there are many, I am filled with gratitude for just how long that list is. If nothing else, writing this letter has only reaffirmed that committing a lifetime to you is the best decision I will ever make.
Whew. He is a keeper, I'll tell you that one. He has a way with his words. I'm just like, come on, man.
And a dear friend of mine put out a question to myself and maybe one or two other people, Travis and whoever else. Do you think you have met the woman that you're going to marry? Yes or no? And this was a year after Trisha's wedding. She had a boyfriend. We were, distant, did not talk much at all, despite the, constant nudging from both of our mothers. And my answer, I smiled and didn't think twice. And I said yes. And the image that flashed in my mind was Lizzie. And I'm just like, I I don't know how to explain that. I don't know what to make of that. I've always been looking for a connection to, something divine. And I see that every day when I obviously look at Lizzie.
With this ring,
I thee wed,
I thee wed,
as a symbol of my unending devotion,
as a symbol of my unending devotion,
and as an ever-present reminder
of the vows I have spoken.
of the vows I have spoken.
I give you my love,
I give you my love
as I give you this ring.
as I give you this ring.
Please help me welcome, for the very first time, the newlyweds, Mr. and Mrs. Kirkley.
Married life is incredible, but also requires a lot of work. So in the words of Jimmy Dugan, who is the character Tom Hanks plays in A League of Their Own, it's the hard that makes it great. And my family loves that line. So my advice is work extremely hard at strengthening your relationship. In Trav, I've learned over the last 7 years of married life that the phrase happy wife, happy life is without doubt the most accurate statement to live by. So always put a smile on Lizzie's face, and you will be very happy also.
I wish you much health and happiness. I love you both very much.
And a lot you two have left to discover. Let's raise a glass to Lizzie and Travis. Love you both. God bless.
To a very beautiful, happily in love couple that I just wish all the best and all the happiness in the world.
Do things that make you happy and just make time for each other and spend time together. Love you so much. Cheers to a wonderful future together. All the health and happiness and love.
I'm just so happy to be here and a part of the journey. And cheers to the new Mr. and Mrs. Kirkley. Love you, Liz and Trav.
It is my privilege to pronounce you husband and wife. Travis, you may kiss your bride. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time, I would like to introduce to you Mr. and Miss Travis Kirkley.